The foolishness of these societies. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verses 18, 21 to 29. For the preaching of the stake or cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved it is the power of Yah. For after that in the wisdom of Yah, the world by wisdom knew not Yah, it pleased Yah by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. For the Yahawada or Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. But we preach Hamashiach hanged on a tree or crucified, unto the Yahawada a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness. But unto them which are called both Jews and Greeks, Hamashiach the power of Yah and the wisdom of Yah. Because the foolishness of Yah is wiser than men, and the weakness of Yah is stronger than men. For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble, are called. But God hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and Yah hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. And base things of the world, and things which are despised, hath God chosen, yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are, that which are looked upon as no value, as nothing, as without importancy. Matthew chapter 16 verse 24. Then said Yahawashi unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his stake and follow me. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verses 27 to 29. But Yah hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and Yah hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty, and base things of the world and things which are despised hath Yah chosen, yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are, that no flesh should glory in his presence. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verses 18 to 21. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved, it is the power of Yah. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. We see government decline in wisdom and act and do real foolish stuff. This declining of real wisdom is for opened eye clearly seen. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath not Yah made foolish the wisdom of this world? 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verses 19 to 21. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yah. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And again, Yahweh knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. Therefore let no man glory in men, for all things are yours. Just like in time past when the Holy Spirit of Yah suddenly fills someone with wisdom, people will not listen nor recognize him, just like was done to Hamashiach. John chapter 7 verse 15. And the Jews marveled, saying, How knoweth this man letters, having never learned? Matthew chapter 13 verse 54. And when he was come into his own country, he taught them in their synagogue, insomuch that they were astonished, and said, Whence hath this man this wisdom and these mighty works? Deny yourself is denying your own will and thoughts. Luke chapter 21 verses 14 to 15. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. The nothing will become the important. Isaiah chapter 2 verses 2 to 5. And it shall come to pass in the last days, that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the Most High of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of Yahweh from Yarushalayim. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light, the instructions of Yahweh. The prophet Micah prophesied the same thing. Micah 4 verses 1 to 8. But in the last days it shall come to pass, that the mountain of the house of Yahweh shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it. And many nations shall come and say, Come, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, and to the house of the Most High of Jacob, And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of Yahweh from Yarushalayim. And he shall judge among many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. But they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid. For the mouth of Yahweh of hosts hath spoken it. For all people will walk every one in the name of his God, and we will walk in the name of Yahweh our God forever and ever. In that day, saith Yahweh, will I assemble her that halteth, and I will gather her that is driven out, and her that I have afflicted, and I will make her that halted a remnant, and her that was cast far off a strong nation, and Yahweh shall reign over them in Mount Zion from henceforth, even forever. And thou, O tower of the flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, unto thee shall it come, even the first dominion. The kingdom shall come to the daughter of Yarushalayim. Psalms 2, verses 6-9. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. Yahweh hath said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Psalms 2:10. Be wise now therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Psalms 106:3. Blessed are they that keep judgment, and he that doeth righteousness at all times. In the next to come kingdom from heaven, the meek will be blessed. Psalms 119:1-8. Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of Yahweh. Blessed are they that keep his testimonies, and that seek him with the whole heart. They also do no iniquity, they walk in his ways. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently. O that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes, then shall I not be ashamed when I have respect unto all thy commandments. I will praise thee with uprightness of heart, when I shall have learned thy righteous judgments. I will keep thy statutes, O forsake me not utterly. Matthew May 3, 12. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Yah. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of Yah. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye, when men shall revile you, and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely, for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13-14. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yah, and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For Yah shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good, or whether it be evil. This is the choice every person must make when entering in life. Deuteronomy 30:19-20. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live, that thou mayest love Yahweh thy Elohim, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him, for he is thy life, and the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which Yahweh sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Jacob, to give them.